Yo, what is going on, YouTube? Today, coming at you with a bit of a meme deck today. We're playing some Stonjourner VMAX. This is the build I was working on recently, and it seemed okay. It was flowing pretty well, so I thought I would go ahead and share with you guys. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. We're just trying to make Stonjourner, get him big, and then heal him. We got 4 Indeedee for the healing. We got a 4/4 Stonjourner VMAX line because we want to find these guys because our only search cards are Quick Balls, Pokemon search cards, and Great Balls. So we play 4 of these, so the Great Ball has an increased chance of hitting him, and we have just an increased chance of drawing into him because we don't play Incense or Communication. Because I also want to find my other basic Pokemon, like I want to find my Indeedees specifically. So I want Great Balls to be able to find everything, as opposed to Incense, which could only find the evolution. We got the 1 Zacian in here for some extra draw power. Got the Diancie Prism Star because hitting harder is never bad. Got 3 Champions Festival for some healing. So we want a Stadium card. We want to heal. 3 Big Charms because bigger Stonjourners is better. 2 Reset Stamp for those late game scenarios where we got to slow our opponent down. 3 Cynthia, 4 Research, 2 Marnie for our draw supporters, and then 3 Pokemon Center Lady for some extra healing as well. And then 11 Fighting, 3 Air Balloon for the mobility and our energy. And that's it. That's the list. That's all I gotta say about it. Let's go ahead. Let's get into some games. All right, to get into our first one with the Stonjourner. Let's see. I think we definitely want to go first. Get that energy attachment down turn 1. Maybe use the Zacian to draw some cards. We'll see. We did win the coin flip. I think I will go first here. I think there's a good chance we have like a pretty good start based on, or just going first. Maybe find the Zacian, like I said. Let's get the energy attachment to a Stonjourner. V is what we can look for here. Let's see. Mulligan there. Got the Zacian. Did not get a baby Journer, but we can quick ball for it. I'll just open the Zacian. There's almost like no way I don't Zacian. I don't always want that Diancie play, but drawing cards sounds pretty good. We'll see what our opponent's playing here. Coco VMAX or Coco V. Don't really need Diancie in this game. Might retreat to the Diancie then. But we need to quick ball something away. I'm gonna get rid of the Cynthia because I think the Pokemon Center Lady is probably gonna be a little bit better overall. So we're gonna get rid of that. Grab the Stonjourner V. Play. Balloon. Retreat to Diancie. Attach here. We have a couple turns to just kind of chill anyways, so this should work out just fine. Another Stonjourner V. Get him down. Evolve to the VMAX. We could research or try and Pokégear into a Marnie or Cynthia. That way we don't lose the Pokemon Center Lady, which I just played to try and keep, so I might just want to keep that as well. Yeah, straight lightning deck from our opponent, it looks like. They even have the Zebstrika in here for draw power. Coco VMAX is definitely one of their attackers. They also have a Zapdos. What else they have? I mean, I always assume Pikarom because it'd be foolish to not assume a lightning deck. It'd be foolish to assume a lightning deck doesn't have Pikarom. Oh, there's the Thunderous Assault one-shot on our Diancie off the start. That's kind of unfortunate. So we're going to lose our Diancie immediately here. Hopefully not too big of a deal. And there's a Big Charm for it. Protect the boy as well. And Acrobike. So they're a pretty aggressive build. Well, they have Acrobikes, but they also play Tag Call and Zebstrika. So I don't know what's going on with this build from our opponent. They kind of got everything in it. Yeah. They kind of have everything going on in the deck. Feels like they couldn't choose a lane almost, and they have everything in there. Here's a quick ball. Getting rid of a research. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes for our opponent here. Yeah, our game plan is just going to be, well, they're going to knock us out. We'll set up the Zacian. I'm going to try and save the Pokemon Center later. So I'll Pokégear, try and find a Cynthia or a Marnie. I might not want to go for a Marnie if they use too many cards out of their hand. Then I might just commit to the research. We do have two other Pokemon Center ladies in the deck, so it's really not that big of a deal if we lose one. I just really want to find some Indeedees. That's like the main point of this deck, is to try and get the Indeedees out to get the constant healing through the Indeedees. Alright, goodbye Diancie. Hello Zacian. There's a top deck Cynthia, so that works out just fine. Hey Cynthia, all we really want to see here is a Fighting Energy. Yep, there we go, Fighting Energy. And then I could leave this in the active with the Intrepid Sword, or we could retreat it. They're down 2 E-Power, send it back to this. Don't just give up these 2 prize cards. I don't actually know what I want to do. Not sure what kind of gust effects they would play. They're pretty aggressive, so I feel like custom catchers wouldn't be, but they might play Pokemon catchers. They would get to the bench. To knock this out, they would need quite a bit. I kind of don't want to give up any prize cards anyways. And sword. There's the energy we need. No Indeedee yet. That's what we're currently missing is Indeedees. We need some quick balls, some Indeedees, some more great balls to find Indeedees. I don't want to bench any more Stonjourner. I really only want to bench Indeedees at this point. So I don't want to bench any more Stonjourner to fill my bench to make this thing active, which will heal 10 from all of our Pokemon. Ooh, they gave up Thunder Mountain. That is interesting, but maybe it was between Thunder Mountain and Zeraora. So that's reasonable. They're going for the Paralyze, it looks like. We do have the Pokemon Center Lady in our hand, though, so we're going to be able to punish that play from our opponent instantly. I don't really blame them. No one really plays Pokemon Center Lady, so I don't really blame them going for this play. They need a switch still, though. They might not even get that. We'll see. There is the switch. Here comes the Tandem Shock, and they got the Zebstrika set up as well, so they got a lot of stuff set up. There's the Tandem Shock. They're down both the Prism Star cards, though, which means they're just kind of out of options. We're going to draw here. It's an Indeedee. Go ahead and play this. Thin out another Pokemon. Oh my gosh. And then Great Ball, another Indeedee. And we are rolling Pokemon Center Lady. Heal the special conditions. Heal 60 damage. Get the Indeedees down. Heal another 40 damage. If we had another bench Pokemon, we could heal another 10 damage with the Champions Festival. And we are rolling with the Stonjourner. There's the concede. I don't blame my opponent. And we take that dub over the Pikarom. Alright, into another one with our man Stonjourner. Once again, looking to go first. Looks like we might be going second. Not a huge deal. I mean, depending on what our opponent's playing. Yeah, our opponent is opting to go first. No small Journer here. Just a Diancie. That's fine. Got a Big Charm and the Stonjourner VMAX. So we can just Pokégear into a draw supporter. Quick Ball for the Stonjourner. Air Balloon's Water Energy. I have no idea what our opponent's playing. We'll see. We'll see. Might be some kind of control deck because I did see the Rotom Bike in there as well. So we're going to be conceding this one real quick because I don't think we can beat control decks with the Stonjourner VMAX. It's just not possible. It's not his forte. Not what he is very capable of beating. All right, got some more options. There's the Oranguru start from our opponent. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully not a control deck, and we can go on, play a nice game. Friendly game of Pokemon. There's a Water Energy to the active, but we'll see. Maybe our opponent is just playing a control deck. Quick Ball away. This we actually have the Donk here. We are going to guard press our opponent's Oranguru for the Donk with that Air Balloon top deck. That is game. And maybe it was a control deck. Maybe it was a Lapras VMAX deck. We'll never find out. All we know is there was Water Energy and an Oranguru and some Air Balloons and a Rotom Bike. We don't need to know any more about it because we just won the game. All right, getting into another one with the Stonjourner. Going first. And like I said, I think I do want to opt to go first. I'm still not sure. We did get Stonjourner. We did get Great Ball and Quick Ball. So we can get our Zacian. So I'm pretty happy with this one so far. We're gonna go Great Ball first. Did we go Great Ball first here? I'm actually not sure if I want to go Great Ball. Just go grab Zacian. Just get rid of a fighting. Keep the Air Balloon around just in case of stuff like Fion on turn 1. We have 8 other fightings in the deck. Decent amount of draw supporters. Okay. Feels pretty good to me. Let's see where it goes. Air Balloon now. Triple Sword. A lot of great balls. All right. Well, we have a good potential to find a lot of our Pokemon. Need to find the Indeedees, Stonjourner VMAX, another Stonjourner, and then we'll just probably Intrepid Sword again. We didn't get a draw supporter, so that's the only thing we're really missing there. Energy Spinner from our opponent. They are playing the Spinner build. No surprise there at all. Definitely the seemingly to be the most consistent way to play ADP Zacian right now. So yeah, no surprise at all. Playing the Spinner build. There's a Quick Ball. They have a really good turn 1 here. They can Oranguru one of the energies that they got off the Spinner on top of the deck, and then Intrepid Sword into it. They also still haven't even used Stellar Wish yet. So yeah, pretty good turn 1 from our opponent here. Actually, it looks like they might even be going for the Dead-Eye change right off the bat. Yeah, maybe they're just gonna be aggressive. We'll see here. We don't play any gust effects. Our deck kind of just hits their active and just kind of hopes it's enough. So we don't play any gust effects. All about just hitting their active and seeing what happens. 3 metal to the discard pile, so Intrepid Sword not super likely to hit anything. They're already getting the saucers out unless they actually, you know, of course, draw into one and Primate Wisdom one on top of the deck and then draw into it. That would work. There's an Escape Board. Still not worried about it. We're still fine. We'll be okay. Gonna go attach. Going to use Intrepid Sword. They'll GX attack next turn. More to the discard pile. Another energy to the discard. I feel at some point they could have just stopped and just wisdomed and then got the energy with the Intrepid Sword. I feel like they didn't have to be this aggressive in drawing cards. Definitely seems a little bit unnecessary. We'll see what works out for them, though. They're definitely not in a bad spot, that's for sure. I mean, I wouldn't be too surprised if they whiff the Metal Energy next turn. There's an Acrobike. Yeah, it's almost like they're OBing. I guess they could knock out my Stonjourner though with Brave Blade, and then next turn GX attack. So if they draw that, I guess that's pretty good. They're 2 Metal Saucers short. There's the sword. And over to me. Alright. Let's see if we can get this going. Got the Great Balls. There's the VMAX. Big Charm. VMAX. I need to thin out the deck. I'm going to thin out the deck of as many Pokemon as possible here. Oh, Indeedees are what we're looking for. Attach. DD. DD. And then Sword. There's a Cynthia. So we're just shorting energy to really get going here. Our opponent is going to GX attack with the ADP. Start swinging with the Zacian on the next turn most likely. And we'll see where the game goes from here. This is, I mean... ADP Zacian is why just a lot of decks don't work. Stonjourner, I'm sure a lot of you guys haven't even seen this or played with it yourself because, you know, it's obviously not the greatest deck, and one of the decks that kind of does gatekeep most decks from being viable is the ADP Zacian deck. ADP Zacian is really good, and if you can't beat ADP Zacian, you can't really exist in the format. So that's kind of like the first deck every deck has to try and beat. And if you can't quite beat ADP Zacian, your deck probably just can't really function in the meta because ADP Zacian does make up such a big part of the meta. Second Zacian, yeah. Expect the GX attack. They could just go with a swing here with the Brave Blade. We have the if we tap like an energy would be in a fine spot because we could just Center Lady, heal 60, heal 120 total, and then just hit them for 200. We don't quite one-shot them with the Diancie because they are playing a Metal Frying Pan, so that's unfortunate for us. Not that big of a deal. Can still work around it. We still work through it. Yeah, there's the attach to our ADP. As I expected, there's another Metal Saucer, so this guy's gonna be ready to go pretty much immediately on the following turn. Yeah, our opponent's basically fully set up and ready to go. There's the saucer over here. Well, they're actually splitting them up. That doesn't really make any sense to me. Unless they expect me to play some kind of gust effects in a Stonjourner deck, which I guess would be the only reason to split them up like that. Alright, here we go. Altered Creation. And we need to get... We're going to bench the small Journer on the bench with the Quick Ball, I think. Get him down, because we might need another one. We could just go for an Indeedee as well. I'm actually kind of torn on what I want to go for. Yep, there's the Altered Creation. Over to me. Draw. It is a Quick Ball, so we can go Quick Ball away. Gear. Grab the Indeedee. And then Quick Ball away. Maybe I should keep this one Stonjourner alive. Maybe that should just be my goal. Ball away, the Reset Stamp, keep the Pokemon Center Lady around, and just grab another Indeedee. I think we just want the 4 Indeedee. We're just gonna go the 4 Indeedee. We're just gonna try and keep this Stonjourner alive. Cynthia, we need a Fighting Energy here. We need to start swinging. There we go. Fighting Energies, Marnie's, and here we go. Max Rockfall 200. Not even close to knocking out the ADP, but we're setting up for the 2-shot. We're gonna be 2-shotting everything in our opponent's deck, and hoping that's kind of enough. I don't think it's gonna be. Like I said, ADP Zacian, kind of the deck you have to beat to exist in the format, and it's not a very good matchup for us, I don't think. That's why decks like Stonjourner, Rillaboom decks, any kind of deck like that, if you just can't beat ADP Zacian consistently, which a lot of those decks just can't do, you kind of just can't exist in the current format, which is kind of unfortunate that ADP Zacian is such a gatekeeper. Yep, there's double custom on our Indeedee. They're going to knock out this, and then if they have 2 more customs, they will win the game without even having to hit our Stonjourner, which is super unfortunate for us, because that's kind of the point of our deck, is make a big Stonjourner. Our opponent has to hit it, and then we have a lot of healing for it. I don't think it's going to do anything here. There's another custom to the hand. We do have the Marnie, so we'll put that on the bottom of their deck, which is right where we want it to be, not in their hand or even close to it. Great Catcher doesn't work here. They probably don't play the Fion. This looks very similar to Tord's list, so there's probably no Fion in this build. It's just 4 custom and a Great. We don't have any GXs in place, so they can't use the Great, and we know they have a custom in their hand, but if we put it on the bottom of their deck, they might not see it again. So that's our game plan. All right, Zacian getting set up. I'll probably just throw this energy on an Indeedee so I don't have to see it ever again. And then we're just gonna go, yeah, max rockfall, knock out the ADP. All right, and the water energy can't be used there. It should have probably been put over here somewhere. Not a huge deal, of course, but will be wasted over there. All right, go. Stonjourner, top deck Cynthia. We definitely have to Marnie because we know our opponent has a custom catcher in hand. So put it on the bottom of the deck. Found Champions Festival. We got the Pokemon Center Lady. We're gonna get 3 prize cards here as well. Big Charm somewhere doesn't really change anything. I will bench Diancie just to have it out of my deck. I will Big Charm this one, and then I will max Rockfall. Get our first 3 prize cards. So it's a start. It's a start. I've been talking like we've already lost this matchup the whole time, but we haven't quite lost yet. I guess it's tough. I said it's tough. It's gonna be tough. Another Pokemon Center Lady is good. Big Charm and a Stonjourner doesn't really change a whole lot. That'll be fine. 2 Center Ladies is the good cards to have here. We can heal 130 every turn. I don't even know if that's going to be enough because they hit us for 260. They just hit us so hard. We have so much healing, but it doesn't matter. They hit us so hard. I feel like it's almost irrelevant. We need them to like whiff a switch card. Yeah, we need this Marnie to do a lot of work in terms of disrupting our opponent. And they could just hit double custom catcher here and the game could be over. Or they could go into the Orangaroo with resource management, resource manage the customs back, and then next turn just double custom around our Stonjourner, knock out an Indeedee, and end the game. We'll see what they go for here. We have a chance, just not a very good one, like I've been saying. I hate to be such a downer so early on in this game, but ADP Zacian is pretty good, as I keep saying. I'll repeat it again until it stops being so good. All right, there's a saucer. Both stations basically set up at this point. And then, yeah, if they didn't have the frying pans, if people weren't playing frying pans, then we would hit for that 220 damage with the max rockfall, which would mean we would be taking knockouts. So maybe we should like switch up some of our Champions Festivals to Lysander Labs. We still have a lot of access to our deck to find like individual cards. We don't play Jirachi or anything like that. So just kind of like, you know, look at the top 5, take any trainer card there. It's pretty good to get access to your deck. Jirachi is. We don't really have room for that in this deck, so I don't play it. That definitely would be a game changer as like to playing cards like Lysander Labs and so on. Well, they have 2 Zacians set up. They can hit with one and then hit with another, and I don't think we can handle that back-to-back hit. They also could just get double custom here, and the game could be over. But yeah, I don't think we can handle the back-to-back hits of just Zacian into Zacian. They only have 6 cards left in deck, so they're likely to see any card they want here. It is a switch. That's not a custom catcher. All right, so we don't lose this turn, but I don't think we're going to survive till the next. That hits for 260, and then we only heal, what did I say, 130. 30 left, 260, 290. I guess we do live. We do live. All right. We do live for a turn. And there's the double custom catcher. Bring up our Indeedee and knock it out, so it doesn't matter. Our opponent did get the back-to-back double customs, knock out 2 Indeedees, and that's game. That's ADP Zacian. That's going to do it for this video on the Stonjourner. I really like the deck. It's a lot of fun. ADP Zacian, man. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like. If you enjoyed the content, be sure to subscribe. Have a good day. Thanks for watching, and peace.